What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unfiltered Truth. I am your host. With me is the wavy, the suave, the original brother, my man Chocolate Drop. What's good, Phil Jones?
You ain't shit. What's good, y'all? This nigga. Should never gave you niggas money.
Never.
What to do, Robinson? How you doing tonight?
It's flaming over here on the West Coast still. Supposedly this is like the last day of the heat wave or something. We're gonna get it cooled off to a respectable 90 degrees.
I mean, is it? Is it not? Y'all motherfuckers be dealing with fucking 100-degree weather 24/7, 7 days out of the week.
Hey, I tell you, a cold summer day is 95. So when they say it's going down to somewhere in between 88 to 91, I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
All right. Whatever helps y'all. Man. On my part, I'm going to try to get us back on a consistent schedule. So if it's got to be Tuesdays for right now until training camp starts up, we'll do that.
Tuesdays it shall be.
We'll be back on Tuesday nights. And then when training camp start, we'll try to be on here probably about at least, 3-4 days out of the week?
Something like that. It's 3-4 days a week. It's going to be a tall order. Your boy going to be in high demand come football season.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like training camp.
Oh, no, out there in New Mexico? I know y'all had enough people next to each other to get COVID.
Shit.
Yikes. You know what? He caught COVID from the livestock.
Damn.
Check
it out, bro.
You be all right. Get them vitamins. Lay up for a couple days. Shoot, Tony had that thing licked in about 3-4 days. Dre, what's good, brother?
Yo, what up? Yeah, that shit ain't no joke.
No, it's not. So take care of yourself, Pedro.
Like getting hit with a damn shovel. Phil, I know you got some goods. What's the good? What's the good? What's the word?
Hey, it's a beautiful day. I don't know if you guys happen to catch the article that I dropped today on Raider Ramble talking about the Raiders secondary. And how the Raiders secondary is are they really the fourth worst secondary in the league? Better than only Seattle, Houston, and Chicago.
I'm gonna tell you that is bullshit. You know good and damn well they're better than that.
29th.
What did they finish in? What did they finish last year in pass defense?
I had to pull it up on the computer. Hold on. I don't think I can pull that stat up. Where's it on?
I'll pull it up right here. Hold on. I got it right here. Cause that's some bullshit right there.
They weren't 29. Yeah, they weren't. But their whole reasoning behind it was they lost Casey Hayward.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of one guy. And it automatically drops down to 29th.
29th.
Hey, way better than 29th. That is horse shit. Because as I recall, you need a good pass rush to help with your pass defense, right? To help with your coverage, right? Do we not have that? Do we not have that? Yes or no?
It should certainly be better than it was.
You still got Nate Hobbs, as I recall. Didn't PFF rank Anthony Averett in the top 10 for press corners?
At man coverage, I believe. Yeah, press corner is. Yeah, I believe it was press corner, man coverage.
What's the difference right there? I'm trying.
So overall, I believe the average was like number 90 on the PFF overall. I believe Trayvon Mullen was 60. Rock Ya-Sin was 29th overall, 21st in coverage. Nate Hobbs was 5th overall, 10th in coverage. Best in the AFC.
So that sounds like
Trayvon Morig was 25th overall, 16th in coverage as a rookie and a single high defense. Always, brother, if you can't pull up the numbers and pull up the facts, you won't last long around here.
That's funny.
So I mean, listen, my mathematics might not be the greatest. And yes, Jonathan Abram could bring down the overall grade, but even still, it's like y'all is killing. It was like, what? This is so outrageous. Like, how the hell did you come? You just went down there and said, you know what? Let's pick a number in between 26 and 32. That's where we'll and then we'll throw darts at it, and that's where we'll put the Raiders. That was some old. I mean, listen. I'm not gonna knock somebody getting their money on and how they choose to go about it, but that we need some better effort.
Well, hold on, hey, you know what? And this what makes it even funny. PFF be contradicting themselves. Deron Harmon, 89.4 coverage grade since 2013, is 8th among safeties in that span.
What was his cover
minimum
grade?
Of 4,000 coverage snaps.
Know what his cover grade was in 2021?
59.3.
53.6.
No, I got it right here. 59.3.
It's in an article that I just wrote.
59.1. Trust me on that one, brother. His coverage, you got the overall grade.
Pretty sure I read look at that one, but all right, because his cover grade was supposed to be, but his was worse than Jonathan Abrams.
His cover. So you had overall. So what it is, I think I was looking at in your article today. You have the overall grade, but when it comes to the coverage grade, PFF had given Harmon a 59.1 grade for 2021.
For coverage.
Yes. To be honest, but remember what I said, that he had to come out of his assignment because he had to get guys into position, because you also, the one problem with the Falcons this past year, they had no pass rush. It was non-existent. You remember what we dealt with in 2020? They dealt the same thing.
Right.
So again, we wouldn't have picked this guy up if he wasn't good or decent. We wasn't picking no like hand-me-down bargain bin guys, because the following year when he was with Detroit, he did good.
No, it's real.
So my thing here is this. Why the fuck do they have it out for the Raiders?
Because that's what moves the needle. Raider Nation is so big, so expansive, so vast, spreads across the entire globe. And so whenever you talk down about the Raiders, everybody in Raider Nation rises up. and they spread that and they say, look at this fool talking crap about our Raiders. We get no respect. Everybody's always dumping on us. But in the meanwhile, they're continuing to spread that poison throughout social media and give it all of the attention that they were trying not to give it.
You know, and see, here's my thing. This is why I don't like PFF. I don't. If I can see on film and tape, you know how to cover a guy, you know how to do your job, you know your assignment. That's all I fucking care about. Now, they try to go with the whole analytics and all that crap, and clearly, what happened with analytics this year with win-loss records and all that shit?
Wasn't very high.
Did they not say that when the Raiders had that certain record, they were not going to make the playoffs through their analytics, if I recall?
Mm-hmm. That there was they had like a 5% chance.
No, it was probably about like a 3%, yeah.
Like 2, yeah, something crazy low.
So again, you can't always bank on analytics. Because as I recall, they actually had the Chargers going to the playoffs over us.
Yeah, they did. Not? Yes, they sure did.
Did they have the Steelers making the playoffs this past year? No, they did not. So again, when we hear about analytics and shit, it really don't mean a goddamn thing all the time. It doesn't. Because anything, what was it? Any given Sunday, anything can happen.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, let me see. Because even going back with Harmon, going back to that, Harmon back when he was with Detroit, I think he was about near like a mid-set. He was about like a 70 with Detroit. So again, you have a new defense. You have a lot of bargain bin guys that were on that Falcons defense. No pass rush. They managed to have 7 wins, which is impressive in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think Harmon can do what he needs to do when he gets with us. And yes, PFF is like Madden ratings, except worse. And they're trying to use PFF with Madden. I mean, like, damn, how the hell this lineman a 59 and he's starting? What the hell am I looking at? But you get what makes sense. Because I mean, one part you'll drag a lineman, and then the other part you'll try to give a guy like Brandon Parker one of the highest grades from the O-line besides Colton Miller. So again, make it make sense. That's a damn cold hard fact right there. You got your ass waxed by the who?
Houston
covered Deshaun Watson booty. Watson Texans.
Yep.
So that being said, and I guess PFF had them blowing them out.
Yeah, they did.
Now I get it. A lot of them guys, they put in some work and all, but I'm gonna just be real. You putting in work and you playing the game. Well, you put in work with analytics and then you playing the game and knowing the game speeds and everything. Two different things, bro.
We need to. The system needs some tweaking. Let's just say that the
Oh,
system,
especially with O line.
a lot of it.
Because somebody need to explain to me. I be looking at some of these old linemen. I'm like, hold on. How the hell he get this grade? But this guy literally, when you look at the official NFL stats they have for that player, saying like, well, he only gave up 1 sack. So why the fuck is he a 54? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I trust and believe. I know exactly what you're talking about, and you look at it and you're like, or that 70. I said, wait a minute, how is this man only a 70? I'm like for real. And when I reached out to Austin, who was formerly the head of PFF, said he couldn't tell me the exact formula, but what he was saying in terms of the consideration, it was like, like what?
Really?
Like okay. Using like 100 would have been if right off the snap you blew past your man, somehow peanut punched the ball out of the quarterback's hand, picked up the ball, ran it in, and scored for a touchdown. That would have been a 99 for that play. Basically more or less. So then you start ranking the frequency with how much they beat their man across off the line of scrimmage, how much they win against double teams and all this other shit. And supposedly some variation of that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know the whole formula because I don't, but some variation of that is how they arrive at their player grades. Now, I will say that like for a good majority of them, it's a pretty good guideline. But most of these skill positions are easily scoutable. But when you get into the positions that aren't easily scoutable, that's when those numbers start to look very suspect, like you said, Phil.
Again, and I'm gonna say, and here's another thing I'm gonna say right here is this. Now, I will. There's sometimes I will agree on parts of what they're saying with quarterbacks. I think it's easier to do the grading with quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers and tight ends. But when it comes to guys that are in the trenches, linebackers, I can agree to a certain point. But man, yeah, they still got some tweaking to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna send a lynch mob 400% on them, but those other things I said that they're good at, I will admit they're good at on that part. But everything else, you need to bring in somebody that understands O line.
Yeah. And D line.
Exactly. Because I just feel like, hold up, how the hell did you get this? How? Anywho, I don't want to keep spending my time on that. Phil, I really want to talk about a projected, just have a little bit of fun. Projected 50 man. You want to do a 53 man roster? You want to be you want to do a little bit of Miss Cleo? Predict the future? Call me now for your free reading.
Okay, cool. He's hooking it up. Yeah. Why not? Sure. Let's do it. The Unfiltered 53 right here. Way too early pre-training camp. What position would you like to start with?
Well, let's start with the D line. I mean, look, I know everybody's like, what, why are we talking about this? I mean, hey, we, you don't know what's going to happen. I'm like, look, we just having fun. Damn it, have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to stick up your ass all damn day. It's not healthy for you.
So we haven't done anything like this all off season.
I want to have some fun with you guys. Y'all want to do backup towel boy?
Backup towel boy, Cleveland Farrell.
All right.
I hope he gets. I hope he gets it together. Honestly, all jokes aside, I want to see nothing but the best for all of our players. I want to see them all enjoy success. I want it to be like watching the Patriots where, hey, this guy comes in and it didn't miss a beat. And guess what? We're blowing teams out finally.
That'd be nice. I'll tell you what, man, that'd be nice.
That's going to be a tall order. The Cowboys are going to be nice. All they do in Baltimore is run the football, and Cleveland for sure ain't about to have no quarterback. So you know all they about to be doing is running.
Man, they already talking about Jacoby Brissett is our savior.
Woo.
All right.
Baker, nothing.
Man, the rest of that AFC North, they licking their chops. They're like, we gonna get that ass.
Don't need to worry about them.
They be like, you want a massage? All right, so look, you already know your starters right off the bat. It's gonna be Chandler and Max.
4-string get back guy. That'll be a guy that they haven't signed yet.
Farrell's definitely still going to be on this roster. Malcolm Kuntz as well. You got four DNs right there.
Yeah.
Now you got to remember, you're going to have guys being able to switch back and forth that can kick out to the outside.
Well, not only that, you got to remember that with you have these 4 defensive ends, but you've got a scheme that's going to feature many linebackers who are coming down.
Yeah,
who are going to operate in NASCAR type packages.
You're absolutely right, Phil. You know who I wouldn't mind seeing try to make this team?
Who's that?
I want Jerry Green to get a chance to try to fight to make a roster spot, but I know with having
it's going to be a fight.
Having Butler and Neil Farrell Jr. Because I told you, you got guys that can kick out the DN. Now, if Jerry Green is willing to work on some of his linebacking skills, I mean, hey, maybe. But right now, if let's say you got your 4 DNs I just gave you, I said Jones, Crosby, Kuntz, Farrell, and then you're also going to have. So I'm giving you the whole D line right there. So keep count for me. Farrell, Butler,
mm-hmm.
and I know we got 2 Butlers, so let me make it clear. So I'm talking about Matthew Butler
over Vernon.
That's the rookie.
Vernon the vet.
Yeah, I think Matthew Butler's going to be able to get it done because he's going to be able to kick it to the outside. Remember, I told you.
Yeah,
because he's only weighing about like 295.
I think it was just 290. No, he was 295. You're right.
Because that was the one thing. Because you remember the other thing I've been also digging in with this defense here is almost like what a certain D coordinator wanted to run but couldn't make up his damn mind.
Happens all the time to the Raiders.
So. But you got the right coordinator that can run this complex front. So when we had Maurice Hurst, he could kick out and play DN. Remember I kept telling you that?
Yeah.
You got your Maurice Hurst again. Matthew Butler, he can kick out the DN.
He's much bigger though.
Yeah,
not much bigger. He's taller.
I think about like what a foot bigger. No, maybe not a foot, but like a couple inches bigger.
About a half inch.
Yeah,
or maybe 3-4 inches. Because Maurice Hurst was only like 6', 6'1", right?
He's about like 6'1", yeah.
Yeah, like 3,
4
inches.
So he's about like he got about like 3 inches on him, yeah. So came out bad. But then you also, you're gonna have Bilal Nichols, you're gonna have Hankins. You definitely gotta have a guy like Hankins. And yeah, I'm gonna say you do have Butler. So because I don't know where you're gonna have out of Andrew Billings. I don't know if he's gonna still be the same guy.
I don't know if he's going to make the team because he didn't do anything for Cincinnati or Cleveland.
He hasn't been healthy I don't healthy wise, and then he got pushed back on the depth chart. But I would say Vernon Butler does have a chance of being on this roster, a huge chance. So because you're gonna have Nichols,
need a size.
You're gonna have Nichols, Hankins, and Butler between inside. They're going to be the main cats kind of rotating in. And then you're also going to have Neil Farrell getting some snaps in right there. And that's why I said with Butler being at his size, he can kick out. And I know he's got the speed to do it. If I'm not mistaken, Butler ran, what's the speed he was running at? Let me double check.
While you're looking at that, he's a real cerebral player as well, and has good hand fighting and good technique with his hand placement. So yes, he can utilize power on the inside, speed on the outside. Is it gonna be a crazy bend? No, but will he be able to be a traditional defensive end with a little bit of pass rushing ability? Absolutely, at this level, he should be.
Yeah. Yeah, especially he's considered an edge rusher. So yeah, I'd go on and give him a shot to play on the defensive inside a couple of times.
Yes, sir. What up, James?
478. Wow. What was that?
Not bad for 285. That's not bad for 285 at all.
I'm trying to remember. Was this his pro day? Let me double check.
So 478. That makes him just as fast as Jordan Davis.
No. Okay, no, never mind. I got him. No, that was reading something else. Yeah, dude, give him a shot. Let him kick out on defense end spot, and especially if you're running that base 43. I'm not base 43, but base 3-4, because they're going to be doing that.
You want to stand Max up?
I think Max can stand up. I've seen Max do it before in college. So he ran. Okay, so he ran a wow. So he's about like a 4.9. He ran like a 5 flat. Exactly a 5.
Who?
Butler.
Yeah, 5 flat can't come off the edge in the NFL, bro. Nah.
If you're coming out of the DN, see.
Now in a 3-4, yes.
Remember 40 time and straight speed. Game speed is two different things, man.
Go where it's 10-yard splits.
10-yard splits. What was that?
That does make a difference. If it's not 1-7 or lower, he don't belong on the edge.
Hey, I like to cause madness. You forgot about what you did with loading. What was it? What was it 20-yard shuttle? He ran a 4.81, so that's what he ran. He ran a 4.78 20-yard shuttle back when he was freshman going in.
That's the question on the table that I asked.
3-cone drill was a 7.8. Shit. I'd give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. I like doing evil shit.
When's the last time we had over 50 sacks in a season?
Damn, some of you guys were what? If you're young, some of you guys were still walking in diapers. And some of you guys were still
young.
Considered young, yeah.
Just barely able to be somebody's daddy.
Uh-huh. So you said
was it 06? Maybe no, I don't think they had sacks like that. And even with Mac, Mac and Irvin, they didn't have sacks like that either. It would have had to been a long time ago.
Hey, what did you want for his 10-yard split?
What was the timing? It has to be 1.7 or lower.
He ran 1.7.
That's not bad. Well, not great, but that's not bad.
You can work with it.
Well,
that's why I said that's why he was playing edge in college.
That was a lot faster in college, but I get what you're saying.
But that's what I'm saying. If you really look at what this team has, these guys like right off the D line, they can be versatile. And if you got big guys that are fast, and I can with the weight they're putting on, I consider that as damn, this guy is fast. Now, yeah, you had guys from Bama that, well, he ran a 4.8, he ran a 4.9. This man ran a 5 flat. He could have ran a 4.9. So again, I still think we have the speed and strength that we're looking for out of these guys. We know what Vernon Butler can do. You know what Jonathan Hankins can do. You're going to have...
Isn't he still battling an injury?
Hankins, no.
Is he healed up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Hankins. You got Bilal Nichols. Bilal Nichols, I think that's people are really not talking about that a lot. And that's what gets me, because I think Nichols is really going to be a major impact on that D-line.
I hope so. I watched his tape and everything that I was very ecstatic, very pleased with what I saw on his tape. I figure that he'll fit into this defense nicely. I know that Champ Kelly knows what type of player he can be and knows how to use him best, and will make suggestions to his defensive coordinator on how to use him if it's not working. But all in all, that's probably going to be one of those steals where you get that free agent that you pay very little to and get the most out of.
Yeah.
Provided he stays healthy all season long and produces. But I like his first step is incredible. I like the way that he attacks blockers, he attacks a double team. He's just a solid player, and I hope that they got enough other line talent around him for it all to work. Because if they can get after it with those 3 big guys up front, then we could be good for a while.
Yeah. So right now we're looking at it as this. So between edge and D linemen, you got 4 D tackles right now. So there's 9 guys right there. And that's what you normally carry.
Right.
Linebackers, who you got?
Ooh, I have to console. So we have Young, we've got Diablo, we've got Jayon Brown, we've got Denzel Perriman, Kyler Fackrell. Technically, Chandler Jones, or is it Chandler? No, you listed them as
right? But he can kick back at linebacker. That's why I said you end up carrying about 5. It'll be like a total of 5 because one's going to be. He's probably. It might be some times where he might kick back, or you remember some of the NASCAR stunts that we ran back in the day when you had Mack and Irvin on that one side saying, "Here comes the pain."
The pain.
Cause I was like, they're like, oh shit, is Matt coming? Fuck, no, it's Irvin. Jesus, help us. So, now I missed that shit.
Crosby and Chandler Jones is gonna be something scary because they may not bring the thump, but they punt. They got the strip.
They gonna have a quarterback. They gonna have a quarterback stuttering like who that? My mama said. My
mama said. They have their own defensive move. They're gonna call it the Las Vegas Strip.
I was about to say something else. Yeah, let's go with that.
But hold on, let's see the rest of these.
So you're looking at Diablo, Brown, Young, Perriman. So Diablo, Brown, Perriman, Young. That's what, 4 right there.
There's Butler.
Yeah, Darren Butler. I was like, damn, I know because and see again, that's an eye you got to keep on because who was his defensive coordinator back in college?
Antonio Pierce.
Bingo.
Now, what do you think about Masterson?
So I went back and looked at some stuff with Luke Masterson. 1, that motherfucker's fast. 2, he could be one of your special teams guys for the time being, but I think you can work on developing him.
Okay, so did we say Young already?
Yeah, Kenny Young. Who I've been asking for how long?
3.
How long I've been asking for
5, 6 linebackers. Kaiser, yay or nay? Because if you got 9 on the front line, you now got 6 linebackers. Are we carrying 7?
Huh.
And that's hold on. That's 6. That's 6 without including Kaiser or Masterson.
So you're counting Jones, right?
Jones?
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, so you're saying
no.
All right, so you're saying Young,
Brown,
Young. I do it like this: Young, Perriman, Brown, Diablo. So that's 5 right there, and then Butler 6.
Yep.
And then Frackrell makes 7. So you're carrying about 7 linebackers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6, but all right.
So if I'm go back through because Brown, Butler, Diablo, that's 3. Frackrell, that's 4. Perriman is 5.
Young is 6.
Okay, yeah, okay, 6. Okay. I think
so. It'll be between Kaiser and Masterson. One of those guys is going to be a special teamer.
It all depends on cover skills, because that's the whole thing to it. This defense, you got to have the cover skills. So it's going. You're gonna. I think what's going to end up happening, because you remember they got a short period of time to get ready, because you got the Hall of Fame game.
They also get to start earlier, so
Yeah.
they have a training advantage over the rest of the league. Them in Jacksonville, they get to
Yeah.
start earlier.
So the one thing I can say is this: you're probably going to see one of these two guys out there the longest on the field to see where they're at and who's going to be who. Now, will the Raiders probably bring in one more linebacker before camp starts? I think so.
Absolutely.
I
So
do.
go
So
ahead.
you want to go with 7 linebackers? Let's go with 7 linebackers.
So we are up to 16 currently.
Yeah.
Shall we progress? DBs.
Ooh, buddy. You know, I'm literally writing.
Everett.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right out the box. That's
Hobbs.
Averett, Hobbs.
Mullen.
Yeah, Mullen Jr. Yasin.
Yasin.
So that's what, 4 right there.
So now we get into Corey LeBlanc, Bing Crosby.
I think you're gonna have. I think Phillips is gonna make this roster,
Bryce Cosby.
and so that's 5 right there. Do you think the midgets? You think Tic Tac gonna make it?
Not over Crevon LeBlanc.
You think LeBlanc gonna make it?
He's bigger than the midget.
Crevon LeBlanc. That's gonna be interesting. Oh shit! That guy. I ain't think he was still in the league.
Who?
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc.
Hamburger. Damn, I forgot all about this cat.
Did you really?
I really forgot about this cat. Wow. Okay, my perspective might change. It might smidge, you know. It might change. Oh, hold my beer. Now, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'm going to say, uh-oh. Fuck. You see it? You see it? Hold on.
You have to forgive me. I was being distracted.
There you go.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That just happened?
That's what they want. That is what they want.
I haven't seen the numbers on that.
We'll find out soon. He has experience.
Yeah. I figured that would be the smart way to go about it, just not for
Okay, LeBlanc. Nah, I can't. I remember now. I remember who LeBlanc was. LeBlanc used to get on my damn nerves and covers, and I used to stand a motherfucker Madden. That man used to make me pull my hair out. You know what? So I said Averett, Hobbs, Yasin, Mullen. That's 4 right there. I'm gonna say Phillips. That's gonna be 5.
I don't think he makes it.
You know why I say he's gonna make it? They do need somebody for. You're gonna. He has actually. He's not bad in coverage. He's not bad in coverage, and he was starting last year. It was just they brought in more free agents at DB,
and he got his spot jacked.
I mean, shit, for someone that's been starting longer than him, yeah.
He got his spot jacked.
Yeah.
I mean, we can make excuses. He got his spot jacked. He had a home until he had competition, and then he didn't.
I mean, how many touchdowns he giving up?
He gave up his job.
I gotta see why. Cause shit, you stuck with that bum.
So Dre, let me tell you a story about a punt returner named Keelan Cole. See, everybody's talking about Renfro being on punt returns. Keelan Cole was, I believe, tied for the longest punt return last year, or in that last year at 91 yards. When was the last time you saw a Raiders player take a punt back to the house, let alone a kickoff? I mean, I can answer that. That was with old boy.
Oh, Chris Carl, Johnny Lee Higgins.
No, the special teamer that we got from the Jets. I'm trying to remember Dwayne.
Miller. Justin Miller?
No. DP, the punt returner.
Big Shirley Cole.
What did Tone say? You can't be beggars can't be choosers at last call. Dwayne Harris, there you go. I knew it was something.
Yeah, Dwayne. No, he was Dallas. That's why I was like, what the
Dallas,
fuck?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Looking at numbers, you got to talk. We're on camera, bro.
Oh, okay. I'd go with Darius Phillips, man. I keep him. You know why? Homeboy. If he got targeted, hear me out on this. You get targeted 16 times and got 4 interceptions out of those 16 times. That's interesting. You were targeted 16 times and got 4 picks out of that? And you're not going to consider him?
I'd have to see those 16 targets. Because that type of turnover would be all pro type shit right there.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah,
but remember,
he's picking off 25% of the targets coming his way.
So hold on. Crazy. Hold on. Remember, when did Marvin Lewis leave? That was 2019, right?
Something like that, yeah. Because Stacy had been in the league for 3 years before last season.
Hold on, let me double check then.
21, 20, 19,
19.
It would have been 2018.
No, it was Zach Taylor. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to see those.
But LeBlanc, motherfucker was getting LeBurnt.
According to Pro Football Focus, so was Anthony Averett.
Shit.
Or every other outfit, organization, scouting, analysis type blog site who told you that he was a bad player and that Baltimore was great to get rid of him.
Cause didn't I hear the other way around that Baltimore was trying to retain him?
Well, you out there near closer to Baltimore than we are, so who knows? We might not be getting a proper story.
I'm curious now about Darius Phillips. Oh, I'm curious about these. You got targeted 16 times and got 4 interceptions. I'm curious about this.
And yet we haven't heard about you all season long. So either he got hurt.
Now you got 1 interception in 2020 and gave up 5 touchdowns that year.
That's a great question. How many touchdowns did he give up since he got 4 interceptions?
When he had 4 interceptions, he only gave up 2. And then the following year, he had 38 sacks, 1 pick, but gave up 5 picks. 5 TDs, excuse me. I know it's interesting and it's interesting.
Very, very interesting.
But would I take him over LeBlanc? Yes, I will. Oh, here we go. The proof is in the pudding.
Did you finally meet your share? Enlighten the group. Enlighten the listeners before we sign off.
1 second, please.
We didn't even get to we gotta hurry up.
I know. Oh shit, man. Motherfucker been waiting for the unfiltered goddamn truth. You gonna get the unfiltered goddamn truth.
They gonna keep
waiting. A little bit down there. You
don't want to talk about. We've been trying to get to a half hour.
Okay, so he was
motherfuckers on the defense.
Shut the hell up so you can hear this shit. All right, so he was done with damn fucking groin injuries, bro. Them groin injuries will fuck you up. Mm-hmm. And so because when he didn't come back and wasn't at 100%, when he tried to come back for this past season, he wasn't ready. So he just got pushed down on the depth chart.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's at 100%, hey, I'm keeping him on his roster. I mean, he's only depth. Am I right?
Yeah.
But is he solid depth? And can he be a good contributor? Yes. Can he be a good contributor on special teams? Yes. So we need that. He can be a kickoff returner and a punt returner. You want Hunter Renfrow off the field, right? Because I don't want Hunter getting hurt. Because y'all going to hear me from the high heaven screaming if he get hurt.
Like the screaming Cowboys.
You ever seen that meme, that triggered woman that's screaming like, you gonna hear me screaming like that, bro. Mm-hmm. If Hunter Renfrow get hurt, y'all gonna see me screaming. They can give him oh shit. They can give him stilts.
Yes, sir. Coming for that number one spot.
Look, Chuck agrees that he's dang goddamn it. All right, so real quick, Averett, Yasin, Hobbs, Mullen, Phillips. That's 5 right there. You know what? You want to keep the midget? We're going to go a different route because that's the face of I don't want to keep the midget. We're going to go with, you know what? Fuck it. Here we go. Give me Sam Webb.
Sam Webb.
So we're going to go 6 corners right there. That's 6 right there. So what we're at what? 16 players?
That would put us at 22.
22?
23, excuse me.
All right, so
it's a great question. He's got to be able to pass the physical first, and then they got to see it. Then we got to see where they go from there. I'd very much like to see him back as a pass rusher, especially. It was not going. They have plenty of cap space for him. It really would just come down to, do they want him?
And that was speed inside too.
But technically, if you really want to get technical, Bilal Nichols is supposed to be what they got in terms of pass rush from Phylon, but the added bonus of being the same ferocious run defender, or an equally ferocious run defender. Does Foster make it? You got to wait till we do tight ends. How about that? Always trying to jump the line and shit. God, Lee.
All right, so let's get these motherfucking safeties done. Fuck y'all safeties. Oh, man. All right, here we go. We got Trayvon Morrig, Deron Harmon. That's 2 right there. Roderick Teamer, yes. I'm going to go Tyree Gillespie. That's 4. Salmon, he'll make it. That's 5. That's it.
Wow, you're going to have him cutting Jonathan Abrams straight up.
No. I said Salmon, he makes it.
Oh, Salmon.
Yeah. Excuse me. You didn't catch the joke.
Said, are they, does what's his, I was about to say MAGA.
God damn.
But
you could have just said my body, my choice.
Moving right along. So 5 states. We're at 28.
Oh, you ain't shit.
Let's talk about wide receivers. I had Devontae Adams, Keelan Cole, Matt Collins, Hunter Renfrow. Shut up. I'm trying to concentrate. Damn you.
Oh shit. The fuck. All right. Get back to serious. Oh shit. All right, so you got, Abrams. I mean, shit, fuck Adams.
Look at you.
All right, wide receiver. All right, so we got Adams,
Cole, Hollins,
Renfro,
Robinson.
and you said Hollins, so that's 5 right there. Chickow.
We have a choice between Hall, Johnson, Stoner, or Turner. And then there's VC.
I'm gonna go Johnson. So that's gonna be 6 right there. 6 wide receivers.
Johnson it is.
Howard Johnson Theater.
Why did I do that? I don't know why. Tight ends. So that's 6 more. We are now at 34.
Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna hate me. I'm about to start violence. Y'all ready?
Violence.
I'm gonna go Waller. I'm gonna go Hollister.
Ow!
Cole Fotheringham. I'm gonna go Cole Fotheringham.
So the correct answer was Darren Waller, Jasper Horsted,
Ooh.
Cole Fotheringham, and
That's
Nick
it.
Bowers.
Really?
4.
Really? So we going 4 tight ends?
4 tight ends.
We kicking it old school?
You got the size for it. You got this, and you definitely have the backfield.
Oh shit. Woo.
I'm not sure that's the case, Chuck, and that's no cap, brother. He's in a fight for his job. His blocking has been that bad, and putting that ball on the ground like he did was a bad look.
Okay, so we got to make a tough decision on fullback.
Chuck, let me hip you to some free game.
Get him.
This ain't how shit used to run. Okay,
Get him.
Foster don't impress nobody in training camp. I don't care if God said he was gonna be on this team. Daniels is cutting them. This ain't that time no more, player. That man needs to worry about his own job.
So I know who the fullback's going to be. You ready?
Sutton Smith.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, shit. All right, yeah, we got Jacob Johnson. You know he holding that shit down. There can only be one.
Next.
He took that shit like the Highlander.
Next.
Running backs.
This might be probably one of the hardest positions to call, but actually, now that I think about it, it's really not. There's only one spot up for grabs, probably 2.
So Josh, he got his spot. Kenyon
says he'll be back for training camp.
Yep. That's 2. Brandon Bolden.
Zeus is gonna have to have one hell of a showing, or they're keeping 4 backs because Zeus can't go to the practice squad.
Yeah, and that's too much of a high pick to even let go of.
Yeah, Zeus can't go to the practice squad, and even if you think he's gonna be there for next year,
He can just be your running back that you have on the roster, but he'll be inactive possibly. Yeah. So you're gonna run. So you're gonna run 4 backs. So you'll have those 4. So where are we at right now?
That should be 42.
42.
No, we were at 30. We were at 34. That's 4 more backs. That should
40.
be
That's 38.
38. I don't know why.
Okay, so I got to
38.
What, 9?
No, I didn't count tight ends. That's why.
Well, hold on. So me do the count. That's 9.
Yeah, that would be another 4. So that would be 42.
That's 16. That's 22. 27. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Then 37 right there. 38.
No, okay.
You're at 42, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Okay, so
you got 3 for your special teamers, long snapper, kicker, punter. So now we're at 45. So we got 8 spots left. Oh, we haven't counted. We haven't counted quarterbacks.
So you're right. You're right. So you're right. Okay, so you said long. You said long snapper, kicker.
C. Cole and Carlson.
That's 1, 1, and 1. So you said that's 45 right there.
Yeah.
So you should be at 48 because you're gonna have 3 quarterbacks. So Righteous Gemstone quarterback, that's 1.
You could have 4 because we got the run. We didn't count. I didn't count. Did you count the fullback already?
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
So here, let me do the count. I got the count right here.
You got 5 left. Yeah.
That's what. That's 11 right here.
We haven't even ran off the line.
It's the old line. That's it. That's the last one.
Yeah.
Well, so it's what? 9, 16, 22, 27. I'm going to do the special teams. 28, 29, 30, 36. That's 40, 41. That's 45. Yeah, we're at 45 right now. And then 3 quarterbacks. It's going to be 48. So, Righteous Gemstone quarterback.
Leaves us with.
We're going to do a quick.
5. That's only 5 for the line. So, yeah, we got to take a couple guys out.
I ice that. I think it might be. It's going to come back down to tight end.
Tight end and probably running back.
That's what I said. You're only going to go 3 tight ends.
I only go 3 backs too.
No.
No Bowers.
No. Yeah, you cut Bowers out, so that's going to be 3.
Yeah. So that gives us Waller, Fotheringham, and
yeah. So Waller, Fotheringham, and I said Hollister, but you saying
Jesper Horsted.
Wow.
So Ivy League elite. You know they're gonna have some New England talent out there.
So you're gonna quarterback. Like I said,
that's gonna be a tough 3 right there. Because honestly, you got Carr and Mullins, and out of that group behind him,
Phil, I might shock you. Carr, Stidham, Garbers. Chase Garbers.
He said, Stidham, choke me now.
You need somebody that can properly run that scout team. Someone that can really be on the headset. Think about it. Don't look at it as he's coming in.
At some point, he's going to have to play.
Whoo!
And
y'all better pray. You better pray the
right?
Gemstone quarterback and stay up.
Yes, Lord. Let me tell you, Takar is my new best friend. The man I got all faith in, because when I look at his backup quarterback situation, I'm like, no, 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 no.
Man, y'all better
and when
be
you
like
said Jarrett Stidham, I was like, I felt like I had just taken two to the chest.
Hey, Mario, explain the Chuck, yo. Explain the Chuck. Explain the Chuck. Explain the Chuck. Let him know.
Chuck.
Let him know.
Chuck.
Let him know. Let baby boy know. Let him know.
Stidham is familiar with the system. Nobody else is familiar with the system. Derek Carr's never been in the system. Nick Mullins has never been in the system. Chase Garbers has never been in the league, let alone the system. That other fool that they had in cut, Garrett Gilbert, was that his name?
Yeah.
No. They got on the back end of this depth chart. They got quite a few professional clipboard holders. The only thing Jarrett Stidham is good at is shooting up hand signals like he was throwing down and repping the set. Because whenever you see Jarrett Stidham on the football field,
you guys are
you pray for the end of the game that it comes quickly. You pray that the running game is going.
He wants a massage, huh? Corey, you crazy for that one?
Youngstown in the house.
Yo, what's up?
Youngstown in the house, bringing the heat.
All right. Left. All right. So that's what, 48 right there?
Yeah. So the rest of that would be your line.
So, okay. So you're going to run two left tackles. So that's going to be Colt Miller. And I'm going to say I'm going to say Munford. I'm going to say Munford. Yeah. I'm going to go Munford.
Miller, Mumford.
That's two right there. Left guard. Ooh, this should be. Well, let's get the right guard situation out of the way. Well, right tackle. So
currently,
we're going to say Leatherwood. I'm sorry. Damn. Leatherwood and Brandon Parker. So that's two right there.
That's four. You got Andre James.
That's one. Ooh, let me play sudden death with the old line with the guards. Okay, we're going to go Luminaire and Bars at the left side. Luminor will go. Bars will go to the right side. No, I'm not done, homie. I'm not done. And then we're going to go Parham to the right. And then we're going to go. Now this is where it gets real interesting for sudden death. Cotton Sr., Good, or Simpson?
I'd rather out of that grouping, I'd rather you kept Good, left him on the right side, and move Bars back to the left.
Okay. Well, Bars has also played the right side, and he also can play center and right tackle as well. So that's why I say keep him on that side.
So if Parham is the player that we think that he's going to be, he'll be starting at a guard position.
Well, yeah, he's going to start at right guard.
So then it becomes, does Denzel start over Alex Bars or who's the other guy you said
Well,
mentioned?
here's the thing: we don't know if Denzel is even ready to. He's not even ready to go yet. Remember what I said? Good is not ready. He's still rehabbing his injury from last season. Now, once he gets ready, and he can come back. We can see. Shit. Damn, you know what video I should have added?
What's
I
that?
should have added Kawhi's laugh, bro. Oh shit.
John Wall to the Clippers. You want to talk about a bad team getting worse?
Oh shit.
Different program though.
So Lester Cotton Sr. So you're saying, okay, let's take this a different direction then.
Because I believe we're over by a couple guys.
And then but remember, that tends to happen when you cut the roster all the way down.
True.
And then you just got to look for two heads to kind of cut, or you can probably trade them.
Yeah, they'd be coming off the DBs. One would be coming off the DBs. Did we already cut the tight end?
One's coming off the DBs. Because with 4 right there, and then you already got like 6 corners.
Yeah, I think you only need 5.
Because remember, in this defense, they're gonna look to probably have multiple guys out there.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go. So we said Parham's gonna be the starting right guard. We're gonna look at if anybody thinks John Simpson's gonna be the starting left guard. I'm about to hit you with a buckshot. I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna hit you with a buckshot.
The buckshot lariat.
What they say in Friday After Next? Next time I'm gonna shoot you in the one that winks, not the one that stinks. All right, so we're gonna go with Parham. You know what? Let's do it like this. Let's go Parham and Good on the right side. Parham's going to be your starter. Left guard, you're going Lumineer.
And Bars. And Bars?
Yeah. Or, you know what? No. Luminor and Good on the left side. Parham and Bars on the right side. There we go. But Good ain't healthy. Good is behind. And I ain't wasting time on a guy to wait to get ready. That's the problem. I'm going to be real with you guys. You can't wait on somebody to be ready and they're not ready.
Tried that last 2 years in a row with Richie and Cognito.
Y'all kept on saying, Richie coming back, and Richie coming back. Richie was over there on the side scratching his balls saying, look,
thank you.
My ass ain't ready. I'm just kicking it.
And getting paid.
Exactly.
On Gruden Scholarship Program. Well, how much money did he make?
Y'all got to stop doing this shit. You got to look, motherfucker, this is a business. Motherfucker, if I ask you to be ready at this specific time and you ain't ready, motherfucker, you ain't ready. I'm going a different route. I mean, that's the way it is. Now, what tends to usually happen, Phil, you may only run with, and you know what, I highly doubt they'll do this because this is what hurt this team before. They went with 3 I think they went with 3 tackles and end up
Yeah.
backfiring on them. I remember seeing them do that shit. All right, so
Yeah, and
go
then they
ahead,
have to spend the rest of the season scrambling for linemen in the middle of the season.
And everybody already stacked up. So that's
Mm-hmm.
9, that's 16, that's 22, 27, 30, 36, 39, 40, 44.
I believe
Hold on,
Q. I
hold on, hold on,
believe
hold on,
contract should be
hold
up
on.
next year.
47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Okay, 3 got to go. Go 6 linebackers.
Last corner, last linebacker. Who's last linebacker? Because we had
That would be
last 2 linebackers.
I think we went with what was kid's name? I think we went with
Masterson or
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
so we got Brown, Perriman, Fackrell,
7, 8.
Young.
There's 8 linebackers right here. So we went with Kenny Young, Denzel Perryman. We went with
Kyler
Devon Diablo, Frackrell, Butler, Brown.
Cabinet Butler.
Hold on. Did we go Kaiser? Hold on.
No.
1, 2, 3.
I think we left it at who was
Hold
better
on.
coverage. I said Masterson.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. We're gonna cut off Masterson. Masterson be on your practice squad.
How many safeties do we have?
5. So this is where it's gonna be interesting. Cause I'm sorry, man. I can get the same thing. I can get the same thing. Now you also got to remember. Now Chuck was making a good point.
That's where I would look, probably, and
because you got to remember, Malcolm Kuntz can play linebacker. You also got to look. Chandler Jones can play linebacker. So I would say if you went back to the linebacker position, and Chuck, you're making a good, valid answer right there. Butler.
Not a lock that Diablo makes this team. They got no tie. This front office, this regime's got no ties to Diablo.
Nah, they don't. But I will say Butler would be odd man out.
It'd be between him and Diablo.
If Diablo comes, yeah. So you go with what, 5 right there?
Yeah, there's your 3.
So let's do a head count again. That's what, 10, 14, 20, 25.
All right, welcome back to the program, Chuck. Now we got you thinking straight again.
28.
Use Abram as a rover, the traditional way of using a rover.
37, 38.
I hope that they do. It's really a question of, hey, can his coverage get better? If his coverage can get better, you can keep him around, and he's not going to be a top dollar premier player. And I just love the guy. Denzel Perryman is hilarious and country as hell. Findings, come on, we're on live air, buddy. Can't be looking.
There you go. And cut web.
Uncut web. There you go.
Yep.
There's your 3.
And I literally got a chance to talk to a scout, and he said that is how it literally can go at times. I mean, like, you get down to the point where, okay, we're in the 50s, so who's your odd man out?
Right.
So it can come down to, all right, let's see, can we try to snatch him back up on these few guys, snatch him back up on the practice squad, add them on there, and hey,
what should I?
You gotta remember, this is a business, and then
not only that, if I recall correctly, Diablo is nursing an injury again.
Yeah.
So he may not make the field.
What was it? July the 7th through the 9th, they got that mandatory OTA, right?
I believe they are done until the 6th, till the 18th, 17th.
They got something. No, they got something on the 7th through the 9th. Let me see. Yeah, because your first game is August the 4th. Yeah, I hate being quiet. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. Let's see what they got here. No. Yeah, all I see is the 17th.
So that's for the rookies. All right. So really, you got time to get healthy.
Yes, sir.
That's your 53. That's, I mean, not what we believe that can exactly happen. I mean, things are going to change once they get into camp. And literally, I want to know what the hell you're going to do come the start of that.
Hey, everything changes once the pads come on. Chuck, I'm saying that if he can't go, he can't go. And nobody's going to wait around for a guy that can't go. I don't care what his twitch was like. I don't care what he did at Virginia Tech. I don't care what he did last year. They brought in 7 linebackers or 6 linebackers to compete.
Yeah, you don't bring in a guy like Kenny Young if you're not comfortable with your coverage.
You don't bring in that many guys if you're comfortable with your linebackers. If Perriman and Diablo were going to be those guys, they don't bring in all those other linebackers.
No. So, again, like I said, once
hey, Chuck is throwing on the cape. Let's just call it what it is. He done lined up. He got the little S drawn on his chest.
No. I'm gonna say I'm gonna still enlighten him. That's last year. This is now, bro. This is a whole new front office, whole new coaching staff. Ain't y'all tripping? You need to understand. If I'm new management, if I'm new management, I need to see. Okay, well, motherfucker, where were you doing? OTAs,
mini camp, mandatory mini camp, more OTAs.
You have to understand that shit. Some things you got to stop looking at as a fan. If this is a normal business, if I'm your boss, your new boss, and I hadn't seen your ass for a fucking minute, I'm gonna be like, yo, y'all say this guy is that guy, but I got somebody else I can bring in that can do the same shit.
I got my guys, because every time you get a regime change, somebody got to bring in their guys. That's just the way that it goes. And if you have a position that's in flux, that all your starters from the year before have left, and you can't literally let go of everyone,
right?
You find the best linebackers left over and keep them. Divine Diablo, Denzel Perriman. Everybody else is different. Chuck, this is a rotating personnel type of defense. Said Divine Diablo currently can't even take the field. So when you're making the ultimate case for a guy who right now is on the PUP list.
You want to answer that?
At this time, the Raiders' comment is and will always be that the Colin Kaepernick workout was immaculate. It was the best workout that you would ever see. He never missed a pass. He never missed a throw. He made all the correct reads. He looked like he could still be a superstar in this league for anybody, any other team except for the Raiders. Let that sink in. Superstar for 31 other teams, but not the Raiders.
Whoo!
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
Yeah.
You like I said, you want to come save him, man, save him. Throw on the cape, brother. It's all good. I'm gonna get you your own super Avi, so that every time somebody throws on the cape, I could just hit it like I promised you.
Now we should make this more interesting. We talk about the truth. Let the people bring the facts to the table. Exhibit A, Exhibit B.
Oh, you know what we need? No, fuck all that. We need Jack Nicholson from A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth.
Don't break that damn table.
Man, I
heard that shit.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think he's ready for that jelly was right.
My blackness will not allow me to confirm nor deny.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. But other than that, I mean, hey, that's about it. We coming towards 4th of July weekend.
Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Not only are we coming up to the 4th of July weekend, we're also coming up to the first annual father-son camping trip out there in the middle of nowhere with a fellowship of Raider fans and their kids.
Sounds like a cult.
We'll be gathering in circles, singing the praises of one number 4 by the fire.
I promise you.
Holding hands, saying, brother, this is going to be our year, brother. Ring season, sleeve season, championship season, Mamba resurrection season. All of it. It'll be a great time.
Y'all going out in the middle of nowhere.
It's usually where you find camping spots.
Yeah.
Now, he must be talking to you, Phil.
Me? Shit. So we good. It's all kosher.
All culture.
Kosher.
Culture.
Yeah. Oh shit. What the God of Samoan do?
Sincerely hope that we do not. And I hope that we do not only for the reason because that means that with all the talent that the Raiders have assembled for the 2022 team that they have failed. And more than anything, I do not want to see the Raiders fail. I don't care who plays where. I don't care who starts. I don't care who rides the pine. I don't care who holds the clipboard. If at the end of the day we hoist a division banner for the first time since the 90s, 2000,
Damn.
that is the only thing that matters to me. Literally every team in our division has won it in the last 20 years except for us.
Well,
And like Obama said, it's time for a change.
and that being said, this is the Unfiltered Truth.
Oh, he said he was talking.
Damn, we still here.
Oh, I was supposed